Hi, it's me again, UbiDuboi, David from Halifax. I'm going to do something for you today that I've never done before, and I perhaps might not do again, but just let me. This best describes the way I feel today compared to what I felt like yesterday at approximately this time of day of the morning, right after my dental surgery, which I thought was going to be under some kind of general anesthetic, was not. And it was the single most painful experience I've ever had in my entire life. That counts divorce, car accidents, stomach resections, nephrectomies, lithotripsies, losing cats, losing dogs, losing relatives. Nothing hurt as much as the dental surgery did yesterday. I I just can't tell you how bad it hurt. It was terrible. It was awful. And it almost didn't happen because you have to have a keeper with you, someone to watch, going to be there and guarantee you a ride home. And I couldn't get a hold of my friend Betty because her phone was off the hook. And oh, it was all very, very three-ring circusy, just like I predicted it would be. Luckily, I have some other good friends in the world, and some arrangements were made, and Betty finally did show up, and all was well with the world again. But as far as this anesthetic goes, I don't know why they gave it to me. It, without it, it must be really bad because I cried all the way home in the car. I sat on the couch and I cried and I drooled and I dribbled and Betty, God bless her, she came home with me. She rubbed Vaseline on my lips so that I could breathe and my swollen lips wouldn't stick together, and she brought me pudding. And while she was here, she thought she might do a load of laundry. And then she thought she might do another load of laundry. And before I know it, not only has she done 3 loads of laundry, she's made my bed, vacuumed my bedroom, and straightened the entire place up. And then went out later on in the day and bought me a video camera so that I'll be able to get some kind of video of the boy cats in action. Just because I hurt so much, I guess. I don't know why she does it. It's the grace of God. As you know, I like to talk about God a lot. God's been very, very good to me and continues to be very good to me. So that's why I keep bringing him up, and I always will. The sunglasses, I have a twitch in this eye, and this eye, I forget which eye it is. When it starts to twitch, you'll notice that it's this one. Anyway, and it's been particularly bad today, so I'm wearing the sunglasses. And I'm using this mic again because the mic on my laptop, well, anyway. So I survived the surgery. There were people in there though in the recovery room who looked a lot worse than I did. One poor fellow, he just couldn't stop vomiting. He was definitely sensitive to whatever kind of anesthetic this was. All I wanted to do was get out of there and go home because I have morphine at home, and I just took enough morphine to kill the pain, and then I had a nice long nap. And this morning I feel, well, I slide whistled for you already once. I feel pretty good. But yesterday it was like, it was unique. It was singular. It was, anyway, I lived through it. It's one of those things that you have to do. You don't want to do them, but you do them because it's part of living every day. And hopefully, with any luck at all, in a minimum of 3 months, I will get a new set of teeth. And I'll have something to fill this gaping hole that is my mouth, but the nice smile that I have will look a lot better when it's got pearly whites in it. Anyway, so I was reading my Bible from the book of John again today, John 16 and 33. I'm not going to quote the verse to you. You can read it yourself. It would do you a world of good. but it's my favorite verse in the Bible, I think, and it gives me great confidence and courage when I read it. So I highly recommend it. I told you I wouldn't pound the Bible, and I'm not gonna. So, but that is my favorite verse. If anybody ever wonders, it's John 16 and 33. So I'm just gonna say goodbye now. Gonna say hello to a few people, to Poppy and Mary of Egypt, who has taught me so much about the mystical side of God and the the Orthodox viewpoint. And I'd like to say thank you so much to Mary and Poppy, who has a friend of mine who likes to challenge me, and I don't mind being challenged. And I'd like to say hello to a lot of people, but I'm not going to bore you with all of that. Hi, friends in Isle of Wight. I really am glad to say hi to you. It's great having you as friends. And and just a word about cancer again. As you know, I'm living with cancer, choking the snot out of it. And yesterday, my surgery was part of what living with cancer is. And I survived that, and I'm going to survive cancer. Live forever or die trying. That's my motto. So with that, I think I will slide whistle you one more time. And ask you that you should all watch out for cars in all that you do. And you know I love you, right?